The last assignment in looking at our students' diversity is focusing on students who speak a language other than English as their first language. And there's a lot of terminology that goes with this particular challenge for students, but the politically correct or the most current one is looking at students who we term English language learners. And we use this term because all of the other terms have some kind of a value judgment on it, saying that it's limited in their English speaking or it's a second language. But calling folks English language learner just means that they're learning the English language, and there's no value attached to that. In this assignment, you will be looking at those folks and coming up with a teaching strategy. So going down to step 1, just like you've been doing, you're going to choose a student in our imaginary classroom who's an ELL student. Review the resources that you think will help you understand the language differences between that student and the dominant culture, which is English. And then describe in detail a teaching strategy specific for your student standards-based lesson plan that will support their learning the English language. Put that in your lesson plan. Again, not to have to include the entire lesson plan. So we'll have the student's name, description of the student's challenge, and the teaching strategy that you'll be using. Put this, communicate this with any kind of multimedia that you want. Again, you don't have to put it in your standards-based lesson plan. You should put it in, but it's not included in this answer because that would make it too big. Let's take a look at what one of these examples might look like. So if we click on example number 1, we'll see the standard and benchmark and performance standard, and then the student, in this case is Carl, and description of Carl's challenges and a teaching strategy from the lesson plan that you think will help support Carl. When completed, you would put all of the 4 sections, such as intelligence, learning challenges, multicultural, and ELL, into one long paper so that you can show your future principal and that you have the ability to be aware of and adapt your lesson plan to support all types of learners. So here we have the intelligence paper, and we have the learning challenge, then we have the multicultural section, and then finally the ELL section. And now please load that up into LaLima and move on to the very last section, which is reviewing for your learning theory paper and also getting your lesson plan ready for presentation. Okay, that's it.